Okay, so we've got a hot one here in Atlanta, and we're going into some drills now. We've gone through a lot of technique. Now we're going through the drills, and I'm about to surprise you what I'm going to pull out of my pocket. Bam, look at that. I don't care what level you are. I want you to get some low compression balls. Believe it or not, a lot of pros actually train with some low compression balls. And one time I was watching a video with Nick Bollettieri, very famous tennis coach, and he was giving his consulting advice to a girl who's about 12, and she could rock the ball. I mean, she was awesome. And he said, you know what? She hits the ball so hard, that's great, but I'm not impressed because she can't keep the ball in play. And so he suggested that she gets one ball in practice, a low compression ball, and she plays in the short court the whole time. This is a secret that the pros do that you don't know about, is they usually start short. So you may or may not start short. I think it's a great idea, and I think it's great for your forehand mastery to play with a low compression ball. Let me tell you why. A couple of reasons. The ball is going to be bouncing your strike zone, so it's going to take that, the high bounces out of the way to where you can have every ball right in your ideal strike zone. The other thing is it's going to be going through the air a little slower, so you have more time to get ready for the ball. That's going to help your preparation. And then these balls, you're really going to be able to feel the spin. So you're going to be able to work on your consistency, your feel, and your spin with these balls. And so the first drill I want you to do, we're going to go through lots of low compression training before we get into the full court and the regular balls, because you can also do a lot of strategy. Really make this small court like your mini playbook. You can make the small court like your mini playbook. And what we're going to start with right now is just some rallying, straight ahead rallying. But I want you to think a little differently. I want you to get on your feet right away. Stop thinking about your strokes right away. Get on your feet. I want you to think 100% with your feet, timing of your split step, 50% power with the ball. Really feel yourself spin it too. That's why we start in the short court. So here we go. We're just gonna rally right up and down the middle, and right away I'm getting my toes, and I'm working on getting my split step every time right before he hits the ball. And I'm trying to feel the rotation, getting my preparation down, mirror, and you can see every time after I hit, I got my hops going, okay? And I'm thinking over the net and in. The more we can turn this into a rhythmic thing, over the net and in. Feeling the lift. You want the margin over the net. You can see right away I'm active with my feet. And so the very first rally out of the gate is consistent. The footwork is there. The form is there. We're just not blasting the ball. So many people come out like this. They start hitting and they're working on their stroke, and they're just thinking about hitting the stroke, and they get very inconsistent. When you come out thinking about those feet right away, you're gonna play so much better. So that's the first drill we're gonna do, is just straight up and down hitting, 50% power, 100% with the feet. And then once you do that, we're gonna go into our next drill, okay?
Roger Federer might have the perfect forehand, and we'd all learn to love how to hit just like him. Well, that's the opportunity you have right now when you try my Upgrade Your Forehand Challenge, a 3-part free training series that I learned from the very best coaches on the planet. My name is Peter Freeman, and I'm an online instructor myself, and I went on my own tennis journey. In fact, I spent $6,000 of my own money learning how to upgrade my forehand so I could teach you how to upgrade your forehand. And I put it into a 3-part free training series that I call the Upgrade Your Forehand Challenge. And all you have to do is click the link right now to get started. And you're gonna get lessons from the very best coaches on the planet. I spent $6,000 of my own money traveling around the country, taking lessons from coaches like Rick Macy, Jeff Saldenstein, and Dr. Mark Kovacs. Rick Macy, he's one of the best ever. He coached the Williams sisters, Andy Roddick, and the 2020 Grand Slam champion, Sophia Kenin at the Australian Open. Dr. Mark Kovacs worked with the best American tennis players on the planet. And Jeff Saldenstein, he's one of the top online instructors in the world and a former top 100 ATP pro. And so all you have to do right now to get started on this free training is click the link below to get started on your own Upgrade Your Forehand Challenge journey. And your first lesson is going to be with Rick Macci, who is given credit of coining the phrase the ATP forehand. If you want the best coaching on the planet right now on the forehand and you want it 100% free, click the link right now to get started, and you're going to love your first lesson with tennis legend Rick Macci.